Hello there. Hello. My name is Jayvee Ecarma, and I'm going to discuss about the classification of swimming strokes. What are those classifications? First slide. Types of breathing. First, normal breathing. Inhale through nose and exhale through the mouth. Reverse breathing. Inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nose or mouth. This slide it talks about the mastery, the mastery, this breathe, the mastery of breathing. The mastery. If you have a knowledge, a bit of knowledge of about the proper breathing, or maybe you have techniques about the breathing. I think it can save your life or your lives rather. Next. Next slide is the swimming strokes. 1. Competitive strokes. Rather, number 1, under competitive strokes. Number 1, freestyle crowd stroke. Number 2, breaststroke. Number 3, backstroke. Number 4, butterfly stroke. Letter B, survival resting strokes. Under letter B. Number 1, side stroke. Number 2, Trajan. Number 3, elementary backstroke. Number 4, starfish floating. Number 5, treading water. Number 6, jellyfish float or deadman float. Number 7, tack float or mushroom float. Number 8, the dog paddle. The slides, it says that no need to master all the strokes. Just pick one to master it. Don't need to exert some effort to learn about to master all the strokes that given. No, just master one stroke. But I think it's better to gain to gain a bit of knowledge about the swimming strokes. That's it. Next slides. Freestyle or crowd stroke. The most popular stroke, fastest, most efficient stroke. Swimmers float on their belly in the water and propel themselves by rotating the arms and windmill motion and kicking the legs in fluttering motion. Hard part is coordination for breathing while performing the stroke. I suggest you master floating freestyle. I think most popular soccer. It means that this is one of the most popular. Now, I'm not saying that not the most the basic one. I think that's why this is the most popular stroke and efficient stroke. Head and body. Freestyle crowd stroke, head and body. In the freestyle stroke, you should be floating on your chest with your body in a straight line and face parallel to the bottom of the pool. This flat and level body position can allow you to move faster through the water. Keep your head still without looking forward or side to side. A good rule of thumb is to align your hairline with the water surface. Arms and hands. Begin by reaching in front of you as far as possible. Your fingers should be slightly open and relaxed. Allow your finger to enter the water first, above your head, to effectively move water. Start to pull water. Rotate your shoulder to get a high elbow to pull water as far as possible in front of your head. This can help maximize your distance per stroke. Next is the arm and hands. When pulling water, be sure to bring your arm down so that each stroke ends near your hip. Your hand should exist on your outside of your hip. This is known as the recovery pace. Next, freestyle kick. The type of kick used in freestyle is known as flutter or the flutter kick. The flutter kick is essential to your freestyle swimming technique because it can significantly help you with timing and propulsion. The flutter kick should originate from your hips. This should be its most exaggerated movement, and it should be smaller as as it progresses down from your legs to your toes. Next is the freestyle kick. Kick your feet rhythmically along with your strokes. The goal is to have a 6-beat kick, which means for every 2 arm strokes, you should take 3 kicks on the left and 3 kicks on the right. A small, fast kick can help balance you and reduce drag. A common mistake of beginner freestyle is allowing too much bend in the knee. Focus on keeping your legs straight and moving your feet. Always make sure your toes are pointed. It means that floating is the key to this kind of strokes. I mean, floating is one of the easiest stroke that I've ever tried. I think, yeah, this is one of the most essential, I think. Next is the breathing. The breathing. After you improve your breathing, with your other motion, you can begin to breathe on every 2 or 3 strokes. Do not go down 3 strokes without breathing. You need oxygen to move your muscles. If you go more than 2 or 3 strokes, you can potentially deprive your muscles of oxygen, taking power out your stroke. Yeah, this is very true. Breathing is one of the most important thing that you need to do when you are in pool or executing or performing the strokes. Breathing in the water is essential because if you have an oxygen in your body, it means you can move flexible, more that's it. Freestyle swimming drill. A helpful drill for new freestyle is known as the short dog. The short dog allows you to focus on the front part of your stroke. To complete this drill, start with your arms extended out front. Next, while keeping an arm extended, bend your starting arm at the elbow so that your fingers are pointed down to the bottom of the pool. After you bend your arm, recover it forward back into starting position. Alternate between your right and left arms. Just keep in mind that how dog swim like or what we call langoy aso. Yes, langoy aso. Um, Next is the breaststroke. The oldest known swimming stroke. It is also known as the froggy stroke among children learning to swim, as it sounds more endearing. The movement also resembles that of a frog swimming in water, hence the use of this term. This is most popular recreational styles because it is very stable and does not require a lot of effort if a good technique is applied. It can be a tricky stroke to master, but once you manage to cooperate it properly, it can become a very leisurely way to swim. Um, just mimic, uh, just mimic, just mimic how a frog swims on the stroke, and you got it, or the frog stroke. From the word itself, comes also known as froggy. So it means frog swimmings. Next is the breaststroke. This is how you perform the breaststroke. 1. Glide. 2. Pull. Out whip. Number 3. Breathe in sweep. 4. Kick. Number 5. Guide. And these are the videos that you can watch in on YouTube. Body position and gliding. Keep your body flat and lie facing down in the water, with your body kept in line with the water surface. Body position and gliding. Start with your arms full extended in front of your body, with your palms pointing down and fingers pointing forward. The sides of your thumbs should be touching. Then hands together in front of your chest in the praying position, with your fingertips pointing forward away from your body. Then drive your arms forward in full extending your arms straight in the front of your body. Step 2. Pulling technique, or the catch pull recover. Out sweep catch. Turn your palms slightly outward so your thumbs point slightly downward. Keeping your arms straight, sweep your arms out to your sides until they form a Y shape with your body. In sweep pull, bend your elbow and move your forearms down back, and as you pull your arms together in front of your chest in the praying position, this is the all important piece of the breaststroke pull, as it serves. Pulling technique, or the catch pull recover. As the power that pulls your body forward, this is also where you lift your head out of the water. Recover. Extend your arms forward just below the surface to enter the glide phase, and begin the cycle again. Next is, or the step 3 is the breathing techniques. Lift your head and neck above water at the end of the pulling movement for a breath. In the recovery phase, exhale bodies in the water whilst your hand and push forward. Remember to use the praying position and the correct breathing techniques. Next is the breaststroke. Kicking technique. Use frog kick. Start with your legs straight and together. Bend your knees so they point out to the sides while keeping your feet together. Your feet should come in toward your torso. Step 4. Kicking technique. Keeping your knees where they are. Separate your feet to extend your legs straight out to a diagonal in a V shape, and then quickly squeeze your legs together. Come back to the starting point. This step should be fast and fluid. This is about the techniques that you really need to apply when you are when you are when you are in, when you are if you want to explore about the about the about swimming, about swimming and the about swimming, about the breathing, freestyle, etc., etc. Next is the breaststroke turns. Breaststroke turns are significantly easier than the film turns associated with freestyle and backstroke, mostly because it doesn't involve doing flip under the water. As you approach the wall, try to time it so that your arms are fully extended. In competition, both hands must touch the wall at the same time and be at time the same height. Swing your body and legs up and underneath. Bring your feet to the wall and turn your body sideways so you are facing back towards the way you just swam. Let go of the wall and use your feet to push off in a streamline position. Arms fully extended, squeezing your ears with your biceps. Core tight, legs straight, and ankles together. Breaststroke turns. Perform one full arm stroke and leg kick under the water before rising the surface and taking your first stroke. Breaststroke. Helping tips. These are the helping tips. When your breathing is finished, drop your head down in water and begin the kick. When your kick is finished, hold out your arms straight in streamline position. After 1 to 2 seconds, begin your arm movement again. Step 2. Do not rush through the gliding pace as it is actually the fastest part of the stroke. Keep your feet in flat-footed position when you're performing the kick. Next is the backstroke. Let's proceed about the backstroke. The backstroke or the back crawl uses alternating and opposite arm movements. As one arms pushed through the water from a overhead position to the hip, the other arm covers above the water from the hip to the overhead position and vice versa. The legs perform a flutter kick similar to one used in the front crawl. It means that the stroke is perfect. Perfect for you if you're having a hard time mastering breathing and on water. Your head is above water when you are doing the stroke. Always make sure that your head is above the water for you to perform or execute the backstrokes. Because it can make you more comfortable, yeah, when you're performing a backstroke. Backstroke, the arms. Step 1. Lead with your thumb as your arm comes out of the water, then arm should be lifted out by movement of the shoulders, not other way round. Your little finger should enter the water first with your arm straight and your palm facing outwards. Your arm should pass by you before entering the water. Between shoulder line and the center line of the head. Don't immediately pull with your hand after it enters the water. This will create resistance. Instead, turn your palm so it is facing the bottom of the pool and scull your hand outwards and downwards until it reaches a position in a line between your upper chest and shoulder with your elbow bent. At this point, rotate your hand again so your palm is facing toward your feet. Then push through the water until your arms is fully flexed. By the tight and ready be lifted out of the water again by rotation of the shoulders. Next is kicking. Backstrokes use flutter kick. The legs perform alternating in position movements. While one leg moves up, the other leg moves down, and vice versa. The legs are moved up and down in quick succession with compact movements. The feet are stretched while the hips and knees bend slightly. Breathing. Avoid holding your breath as much as possible. Typically, a breath is taken every time an arm completes a full cycle. Try breathing in as one arm passes your ear and exhale as other arm paces. A consistent breathing pattern will aid the rhythm of your stroke. Next is butterfly stroke. The butterfly stroke is one of the most difficult. Imagine. Swimming stroke because it requires precise technique in addition to good rhythm. It is arguably the most aesthetically pleasing stroke, a balance between a power and grace. Next is the butterfly stroke step 1. Butterfly arm action. Catch. With your arms out straight, shoulder width apart and palms facing downwards. Press down and out the same time with both hands. Pull hands towards your body in a circular motion with palms facing outwards, keeping your elbow higher than your hands. Recovery. Once both hands reach the upper tights at the end of the pull, sweep both arms out of over the water simultaneously and throw them forwards into the starting position. Make your palms are facing outwards so your thumbs enter the water first. Butterfly stroke. You can see the picture about how butterfly stroke how to execute the butterfly stroke. Butterfly stroke step 2. Breathing technique. Breathing can challenging as it has to be timed and completed quickly The correct time to take a breath is during the start of the recovery phase when the arms are just starting to come out of the water. Butterfly stroke step 2. The most common breath cycle is once every 2 arm cycle, but some competitive swimmers choose to swim every cycle for longer races, or every 3 cycles for shorter races. Another common technique is breathing twice every 3 cycles. Just use whichever you find most comfortable. Butterfly stroke step 3, the leg action. The best way to learn the leg action is for butterfly is to imagine yourself as a dolphin or mermaid with only a tail, with both legs together and toes pointed. Kick downwards at the same time. The first kick is small one to balance your body position after arms enter the water. The second kick is a big one, performed during the recovery phase when your arms are over the water. The big kick is to continue propel your body forward as momentum is lost during recovery. The butterfly stroke step number 2. Move your body in a waveline like fashion. Be one with the wave. Your whole body should have an undulating S shape as you swim, similar to dancing. Let your instincts take over, go with a flow of the motion. If you manage to pin down your rhythm and synchronize both body movements with your limbs, your stroke will be more efficient and less tearing. The butterfly stroke is about talks about one of the hardest stroke, but so graceful to watch. Best of luck mastering this one. Good luck. I think butterfly stroke. Yeah, I tried that kind of freestyle and I failed. Anyways, let's proceed about the references. Here's are the references. Swim and survive. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy my video and you gain knowledge about the classification of swimming strokes. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day.